Now we will be seeing a very fundamental topic about number theory, place value and face value. Here I've made a table. You can see generally when we count a big number, we count its ones, tens, hundreds, thousand, 10,000 and 100,000, then 1 million, 10 million. In the same way, on the other side we go to 1/10ths, 100ths, 1,000ths. Let us try to understand what actually do they mean. We are considering a number 2735. Now this number 2735 is actually 2000 added with 700 added with 30 added with 5, so they together make this number. Now 2000 can be written as 2 multiplied 1000 plus 7 multiplied 100 plus 3 multiplied 10 plus 5 multiplied 1. Now let's put this number 2735 in the place value chart. We find that 5 appears in the ones place, 3 appears in the tens place, 7 appears in the hundreds place, and 2 appears in the thousand place. So here I have written in statement 2 has place value thousands, 7 has place value hundreds, 3 has place value tens, and 5 has place value ones. So this term face value is the actual value of the digit. In the number 2735, 7 has the face value of 7, but place value is what the digit represents in its place. So in the number 2735, 7 is in the hundreds place, so the place value is 700. It means that the number 7 here is not actually 7, it is actually 700. Let us take another example. The number is 2010. What is the place value of 2? We can see that 0 is in the tens place, 0 is in the ones place, 1 is in the tens place, next 0 is in the hundreds place, 2 is in the thousands place. So place value of 2 is 2 multiplied by its place, that is 1000, so 2000. Now let's consider the decimal numbers. When we get a number 252.3, what we can write is 2 with its place 100, 5 with its place 10, 2 multiplied with its place 1, and then comes the decimal 3 multiplied by its place 1 by 10. Let's go back to our this chart. Okay, so we had the number 252.3. So we will place the value in the chart. Ones place is 2, tens place is 5, hundreds place is 2, 252.3, and in the 1/10ths place we have the digit 3. Okay, so 3 is positioned at 1/10ths, so place value of 3 is 0.3. okay, let us take another example. 155.27. this is same as 1 multiplied with 100, 5 multiplied with 10, another 5 multiplied with 1. After this we are finished with the whole numbers. Now we come to the decimal part. In decimal part we have the first 2, and the first decimal place is 1/10th. Next digit is 7, and the next decimal position is 100th. okay, so when we are asked what is the place value of 2, so we see 2 is positioned at the 1/10th place, so the place value of 2 is 0.2. Next, what is the place value of 7? We see that 7 is positioned at the 100th place, so place value of 7 is 0.07. okay, now let's see another example. 365.027, this is same as 3 multiplied with 100, 6 multiplied with 10, 5 multiplied with 1, plus 0 multiplied with 1/10th place, 2 multiplied with 1 by 100th place, 7 multiplied with 1 by 1000th place. So when it is asked what is the place value of 7, we will say that 7 is positioned at the 1000th place, so its value is 0.007. okay, so if I write 365.027 in the table, I will write it as 365.027. okay, now we are going to see how to compare fractional numbers, sorry, how to compare decimal numbers. Generally, how we compare numbers, for example, it is given which one is greater, this number or this number. Now what is our general perception? First of all, we count the number of digits. This has got 1 2 3 4 5 digits, and this has got 1 2 3 4 5 digits. Okay, so we will start from the number which is having the highest place value. Since the number of digits are same, so we cannot say which one is greater. If one had less number of digits, we would have said that that number is smaller. Now here the number which highest place value is 2. okay, here we see the number is 2, so we cannot compare. Here the next, the number having highest place value is 8. Here also it is 8, so we cannot compare. Here we see that the next number is 6. Here we see the next number is 7. Obviously 7 is greater than 6, so this number is greater than this number. Now let's see how we compare it in decimal using the same analogy. Now consider which is greater, 0.9 or 0.09. Now see, 9 is positioned at 1/10th place. Here 0 is positioned at 1/10th place and 9 is positioned at 100th place. So in decimal, in general fraction also, the 1/10th place is larger than 100th place, meaning that 1 by 10 is greater than 1 by 100. Now I will give you a simple diagram to understand this. We used to compare fractional numbers by making their denominator same, but there is a simple way where if we have the same numerator, then also we can directly compare which fraction is greater. What is 1 by 10? 1 by 10 means that if I have a, suppose a line, here I have shown the line. If I have a line and I divide it into 10 equal parts and take 1 out of that 10, like this I have marked 1 out of that 10, this length represents 1 by 10. Now suppose I take the same line, I divide that line into 100 parts and take 1 out of that 100, so this small length will represent 1 by 100. Now tell me which length will be greater, 1 by 10th or 1 by 100th? Obviously 1 by 10th length will be greater, so I can say that 1 by 10 is greater than 1 by 100. So we can also conclude one thing here, that if two fractions are having the same numerator, then the one having the greater denominator is a smaller number, because greater denominator means that the same quantity has been divided into greater number of parts, so each part will be lot more smaller. So 1/10th place is greater, so in this type of comparison, this place, the digit at this place at 1/10th place, if it is greater, then I can say that this whole number is greater. So at 1/10th place 9 is there, at 1/10th place 0 is there, so obviously 9 is greater than 0, so this whole number 0.9 is greater than 0.09. okay, so just now we saw about the place value, the phase value, and comparison of decimals.